Welcome everyone, this is Garrett Green Gaming, and today I want to talk about GTA 6. I know, another GTA 6 video, but we had a little bit of news and I figured we want to talk about it a little bit because my hype for GTA cannot be quenched. And, there's still a lot of unanswered questions about GTA 6, a lot of worries, but none of that can throw me off track of being super hyped for this game. And maybe I shouldn't be. I probably shouldn't be, but I can't help it. But let's start off with a little bit of personal news, I guess. I went to Miami this past week or two ago, and I tried to look for, a lot of the GTA sites, stuff from the trailer, stuff from GTA Vice City. So I went on vacation and I wanted, to do some of those things. And I'm actually going to make a little video. So stay tuned for that. You might see a cool little video coming from that. But anyway, yeah, that was super fun. I went to Miami. I went to Vice City, baby. So I'm even more hyped than ever now. But anyway, let's talk about the GTA stuff. And it was actually good news. We've been getting a lot of, I guess, bad news, in a way, for GTA 6 for a while. A lot of delays and other nonsense going on. But today, I think we got a series of, well, not today, it was a couple days ago at this point. We got a series of cool news, I think. Really good stuff. Let's start with the fact that, because there, at first, like a few days ago, a week ago or so, there was a rumor that they're not going to be releasing GTA 6 on disc, on physical at launch, because they want to guard against leaks or some bullshit like that. But it turns out we just got official word from Take-Two themselves, from Strauss Zelnick. They asked him about that rumor, if they're going to skip the physical edition, and what he said was, that's not the plan. So, I mean, that's not the 100% definitive, especially from a liar like Strauss Zelnick, who always changes his story. But I think I could safely say they're not going to go back on that. Within a year of launch, if it gets delayed, still within 2 years of launch, they're not going to be like, oh, never mind, now we're not going to release physical, even though he's saying that's not the plan now. I don't see any reason he would go back on that, especially when GTA is so synonymous with the physical edition and with the map in the box. You cannot release GTA 6 without the physical edition, and especially not without the map. That is one of the things I'm looking forward to most, is buying the game on disc, day one, going to GameStop or Best Buy, picking it up, just seeing that cover while I'm driving home, just like the hype is building up as I know I'm getting closer and closer to playing the game. I get home, I take off the plastic, I open the box, and there's that map sitting there, and I take out the map and I open it, and I see Leonida, I see Vice City on the map, and my hype levels just continue to build up as I insert the disc into the game. That is just part of the experience for me. So, for the love of God, please add the disc version at launch with the map. Must have the map. You can't just have the disc version without the map. You would still ruin it. But anyway, the other big news from it, probably more important to a lot of other people, is, looks like there's going to be no more delays. So, not guaranteed, but they're already start talking about we're definitely expecting to launch this in November, and we're going to start the marketing in the summer. So it sounds like they're getting the plans ready. So it's not a guarantee that it doesn't get delayed again, but I will say this time, this date looks good. And this is a good date to launch, I think. Right before Thanksgiving, families are home for the holidays. GTA 6 comes out. It's perfect time. So Please, no more delays, because this is the perfect time to release the game. I'm ready for it. We're within a year. We're within 9-10 months of the game launching. No more delays, please. Please. And then the last thing that I got from the news was they said that there's no generative AI in this game. It's all handcrafted, and that's such a beautiful word. Such a beautiful word, handcrafted. That is how it should be. I'm actually surprised. I definitely thought they were using AI in parts of the game, especially with like NPC interactions, with filling like the insides of buildings and structures. Because I know apparently there's a lot of the buildings are going to be able to go inside, like most of the buildings. So that's very interesting to me that they didn't use any Gen AI and everything is handcrafted. And I love it. I am super happy about that because Gen AI is usually just generic slop, garbage. So the fact that they actually handcrafted everything makes it even better. Makes me even more excited because it sounds like they actually did put a lot of love into this game. And GTA is a huge game. Rockstar is a huge studio, one of the biggest, one of the most corporate. But the fact that they're still putting the love in the game is crucial. It is absolutely crucial for one of the most hyped games of all time, coming from the best gaming franchise of all time. We need the love, baby. We need the love put in these games, not generic slop. So great news there. Those are the three like main news that we kind of got. Now, nothing is definitive quite yet, but I think it's a good sign. It's a good news for once. We don't get much good news in the GTA world, but obviously there's still more questions other than this. And obviously the big one for me is 60 FPS. We need 60 FPS. I know a lot of people in YouTube spaces, just on the internet in general, just people are doubting that it will release at 60 FPS. And it's annoying to me because it shouldn't even be a question. It is the standard in gaming. You must have a 60 FPS mode or your game is not finished. Your game is not, quality. It's lacking. It's not a finished game. It's not a good performing game. So it shouldn't even be a question in my mind. 60 FPS is the standard. And it annoys me when you see like tech people like Digital Foundry just keep like doubting it. Just like, there's like almost a given to them at this point that it won't have 60 FPS. And they're just, oh yeah, that's fine. It's not fine. If you are right, and the game will not launch with 60 FPS, that is not acceptable. It is unacceptable. And you shouldn't be saying, oh yeah, that's just going to be the way it is. No, it shouldn't be the way it is. The 60 FPS is the standard. And if you're the biggest, best studio making the biggest, best game of all time, you should be up to standard on the performance. So we shouldn't just be assuming the game is going to release without 60, and we shouldn't just be allowing it if they don't. So on all these situations, I'm just annoyed by the discussions with this because the game must have 60 FPS to me. It's not even a question. On base PS5, not even the PS5 Pro. So yeah, man, I'm annoyed by that discussion. So every time I make a GTA video, I'm talking about this because I can't stress this enough how important 60 FPS is and how like standard it is. Every single game, almost every game that launches this gen has 60 FPS, and the games that don't are bad quality, bad performing games that end up getting 60 FPS later on after patches. So it's not acceptable that they wouldn't have it. It's not acceptable that people are just like accepting it to me. So I'm not going to go on a big rant. I already ranted a little too much about it. And then the last question that's still yet to be answered, obviously, is the price point. Now, if everything I've said that I wanted about this game becomes true, I get the 60 FPS. We get no more delays. We get a physical edition with the map and the game does not release buggy and glitchy, if all these things happen, then I am willing to accept a bump in the price, even a somewhat significant bump in the price. But all those things need to happen. Now, I expect it to actually release at $80. I don't expect them to go crazy and release it for like $100, at least not like the base version of the game. Obviously, they will have like deluxe editions that are expensive, but just like the base version of the game, I don't care how much love they put into it. They're not going to release it for more than $80. I just don't see it. But I do see them releasing it for $80. I definitely think that's going to happen. And I will be 100% fine with it if they hit the all my other check marks. Must have 60 FPS, must have the physical edition with the map. They hit those things, we're good to go. So, still a lot more questions. Still a lot more questions to go, but we did get some good news. And I am excited to see more about GTA 6 in the future. And I'm excited to show you my little project I'm creating with Miami, with Vice City. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back soon with more videos. See ya.